So Spider-Man Brand New Day has finally started filming. This is currently the next Marvel movie that we are getting after the Fantastic Four First Steps and is coming out July 31st of next year. And, over the course of the past few days, we've been getting, suit teasers, and we got the official suit reveal yesterday from Marvel and Sony, but that only showed like the front of the suit, so I thought I would wait until we got set photos of what the mask looks like and the back of the suit before I made a video on it, because I was seeing everybody make videos on the teasers or that official suit reveal that we got, and for me I was kind of just like, I don't really feel like making videos on those. I'll just wait till we get, the full suit reveal. And well, today, around a few hours ago, we finally got our first look at the mask and what the back of the suit is going to look like. So we're going to go ahead and take a look at those set photos, and it's kind of surreal that we're finally getting a proper Spider-Man movie, because, Spider-Man, he's kind of always been associated with, like, Iron Man, things like that. He hasn't really been able to like be his own Spider-Man. So the fact that we're finally getting, a proper Spider-Man movie is what, Kevin Feige, the CEO of Marvel Studios, said. He said that we're finally getting a proper Spider-Man movie. This movie I'm very much looking forward to finally see Spider-Man, be himself, not really having to rely on anybody like Tony Stark or anyone like that. He's finally going to be his own Spider-Man. I can't wait for this movie to come out. But yeah, without any further ado, let's go ahead and dive into these set photos right now. Alrighty, so here is what the suit in Spider-Man Brand New Day is going to be look like with the mask on. And the reason why I didn't make a video on the suit reveal that we got yesterday or the teaser video that we got a few days ago was because, there's not really much I could talk about with the teaser video or with a, suit reveal that doesn't really show off the entire suit, because we only saw this part of the suit, like the front part. We didn't get to see what the mask looked like or what the back of the suit looked like. But in these set photos that we got today, we do see what the mask looks like. And as you can see, it is pretty much exactly what Tom Holland suits or masks usually look like, with like, the white lenses here and then with the black outline. But it seems like the mask has slightly changed from the No Way Home suit, because in the No Way Home suit, that suit was entirely CGI, so they didn't really have like a practical version of that suit or like a finalized version of that suit. So it was kind of a CGI suit, and basically what the difference is that the blue on this suit has been toned down a bit, and the lenses on the mask are bigger than they were on the No Way Home suit. And if we go to the back of the suit, if I can scroll down here, try to find a back look at the suit, right here we go. You can see that the back of the suit pretty much looks exactly, or it has the same exact logo on the front of the suit, just it is a bit bigger, and it is obviously in red because of the blue here. So yeah, overall it is a pretty nice looking suit. The set photos that we got, or the set video that we got yesterday, if I can go ahead and look at that. Alrighty, so this is the video that we got yesterday, and to me, I don't know, it looked kind of weird. Maybe the suit looked kind of weird. Maybe it was just the lighting and whatnot, because you can see this is what the suit looked like, and a lot of people were glazing the suit. They were like, "Oh my God, this is the best looking suit that we've ever gotten for Tom Holland's Spider-Man." And to me, I don't know, I wasn't like really feeling the suit. I mean, I did like the suit. I was like, this is a pretty nice looking Spider-Man suit. But at the same time, it just looked kind of weird in my opinion. Maybe it was the lighting and like how it was kind of dark and you couldn't really get like a proper look at the suit. That was kind of maybe the reason why it looked kind of weird. But the blue just looked super dark, and it does have the raised webbing, as you can see on this suit. It does have the raised webbing, and I do like that it kind of has the inspiration from, Tobey Maguire and Andrew Garfield, if we go to those suits right now. Alright, so here are the suits that Tobey Maguire has and Andrew Garfield has. You can see the inspiration from the Brand New Day suit from Tobey Maguire and Andrew Garfield. Because if you look, you can see that the blue on Andrew Garfield's suits are right here and here. Same with Tobey Maguire, his blue is right here and here. And then if we go to Tom Holland's suit, oh Jesus, anyways, you can see right here that he does have the blue on the wrist, just like, Tobey Maguire and Andrew Garfield. And then the logo, the Spider-Man logo, it kind of looks more like Andrew Garfield's logo, because, this logo doesn't really look anything like this, except for this middle part, actually. Now I'm looking at it, the middle part, I think, was a bit more inspired from Tobey Maguire, and then the, spider, legs, I guess you could say, were a bit more inspired by Andrew Garfield. So, and also the middle like torso area was also a bit more inspired by Andrew Garfield's Spider-Man. As you can see right here, you can see how Tobey Maguire's suit was a lot more pointy, and then Andrew Garfield's was a lot more, straight but a little bit curvy. You can see that that's the same thing on Tom Holland's suit. His is a little bit more curvy rather than it being, that's that one, rather than it being super pointy like it was on Tobey Maguire. So, yeah, you can definitely see the inspiration from, oh wait, what am I doing here? Let me go back to Spider-Man. Oh, Jesus. Okay, we can go back to this one. Yeah, you can definitely see the inspiration from Tobey Maguire and Andrew Garfield, but obviously, it being more Tom Holland, he's got kind of his own style to it, like with the lighter shade of blue and with the black around the white lenses there, because, they didn't have that. Well, they kind of did on Andrew Garfield's, but not really so much on Tobey Maguire's. But it's a lot more present, the black parts on Tom Holland's mask. And yeah, same thing with here. It's kind of a similar style because it's basically what Tom Holland is associated with. And then if we go to his web shooters, if I look up, people were complaining about the web shooters. They kind of like stuck out a little bit. And I guess I can kind of see what they were talking about because, yeah, it did kind of poke out a little bit. Like in the official set photo, or like the set reveal that we got, you can see that they were kind of poking out and people didn't really like that all that much. And then in the official set photos, you can see they look a little bit more, I guess, better in the set photos that we got. You can see that. They look like that. I think it's mostly because, Spider-Man is broke and all that. He doesn't really have, the money or, like, the billionaire tech from Tony Stark, obviously, anymore. Because, like, the whole world has basically forgotten who he is. And so he's kind of just got to come up with the best that he's got. And, well, this is the best that he's got. And also, I don't really know what it is with these suit reveals or anything like that. Oh, this is what the back of the suit looked like in the video that we got yesterday. You can kind of tell that there was a red symbol on the back of the suit, but we just couldn't really see it all that well. But in the set photos that we got today, you can see, oh wait, I'm still on the web shooters. You can see that, you can clearly see what the back of it looked like. But with the set photos that we got, you can clearly see what the back of the suit looks like, and that is just the same logo on the front, just, in red, obviously, and it's a bit bigger. And I do like that. A lot of people were saying that, oh, they should have had the classic symbol on the back of the suit. To me, that would have just made the suit look so weird, in my opinion, having one logo on the front and then a completely different logo on the back. It would have just made the suit look a little bit strange, in my opinion, so I like that they went, basically the same exact logo on the back, just a bit bigger and in red, obviously. So it does look pretty nice, in my opinion. But yeah, overall, I do really like this Spider-Man suit. The set photo or video that we got yesterday, oh, here's a better look at the web shooters. You can see this is what they look like right here, and then this is what the front looks like, and then that's what the back looks like. You can see that it's a bit longer, too, on the back than compared to the front. Actually, is it? It looks kind of the same. It's just bigger on the back than it is on the front. But yeah, overall, it is a pretty nice-looking Spider-Man suit, and I don't know why, but the set video that we got yesterday made the suit look kind of strange. It was kind of like a Superman situation to where the set video that we got didn't really do any justice to the suit. Like this thing right here made it look kind of like Superman in a way, where it was, the Superman suit that we got last year when we got our first look at the suit. It made it look kind of weird, in my opinion. So, but, overall, when we saw, the set photos and things like that, when we got the first trailer, I was like, that Superman suit is pretty dang solid. It's kind of the same situation here. It made the suit look kind of weird in this set video that we got. It was probably the lighting and the dark coloring. It just made it look kind of strange. But with the set photos that we got, it looks a lot better, in my opinion. This is probably the best suit that we got since that red and black suit at the end of No Way Home, or the one that we had in Far From Home, I should say, and in No Way Home. That was probably the best suit prior to this suit. But now with this suit, this is probably the best Spider-Man suit that we have gotten for Tom Holland Spider-Man. So yeah, overall, I do really like this suit. You guys can let me know what you think of this suit for Spider-Man Brand New Day. And the cast of this movie is absolutely insane. Let's go ahead and look at the cast real quick. Alrighty, so this is what the cast for Spider-Man Brand New Day is going to be looking like. We got, of course, Tom Holland as Spider-Man. We got Mark Ruffalo as the Hulk, which was recently confirmed, like, the start of August. We got it confirmed because originally it was just a rumor that the Hulk would appear, but now it has been officially confirmed that the Hulk will return. And then we got John Bernthal as the Punisher, who was confirmed like a little while back. And then we got Scorpion finally coming back after 8 years, although by the time Brand New Day comes out, it would have been 9 years. So we finally got Scorpion coming back, and he better be like a crucial part of this movie, because if he comes back and it's just like an opening scene or something like that, that is going to be the most depressing thing in the world. But yeah, we also got Zendaya, of course, coming back as MJ. We got Jacob Batalon coming back as Ned Leeds. We got Sadie Sink, who's been rumored to be playing multiple different characters. I think the latest rumor was that she was going to be portraying a variant of Gwen Stacy, which I guess makes sense because, you know, for some reason, Sony likes to cast redheads as Gwen Stacy, like, you know, Emma Stone, and then, of course, you had Kirsten Dunst, I'm pretty sure her name was, and then you got Lisa Colin Zayas, pretty sure her name is. Yeah, you got her confirmed in the movie as well. Then there's also some other villains that we got who I think are confirmed. I'm not too sure. We got Tarantula, we got Boomerang, we got Tombstone, we got Mr. Negative, although some people are saying that Mr. Negative might not be in the movie. So maybe he'll just be like a looming threat throughout the Spider-Man trilogy, and then maybe in the next Spider-Man movie or in Spider-Man 6 we could finally get to see Mr. Negative. But yeah, and then also we got like Ramrod, I think, was rumored to be a part of this movie, and then also Shang-Chi was also recently rumored to be appearing in this movie, which I guess makes sense because, you know, Destin Daniel Cretton, who directed Shang-Chi, is directing Spider-Man Brand New Day, so I guess it would make sense that, you know, Shang-Chi could possibly pop up in here, but it's kind of like, how is Shang-Chi gonna fit into all this? Like, you know, Hulk and Punisher makes sense because it's kind of similar to, like, that rage theme, you know, with, like, anger and things like that. It makes sense that Hulk and Punisher would be in this movie. But with Shang-Chi, it's like, how would he fit into this movie? Although it could be maybe, like, a post-credit scene type of thing where Shang-Chi pops up and, like, recruits Spider-Man to help them fight Doctor Doom. Maybe that's what could possibly happen, is that Shang-Chi could appear in like a post-credit scene or something like that. We'll just have to wait and see, but yeah, I think that's going to wrap it up for this video. We are only 82 subscribers away from 700. We are at 618. So if you haven't subscribed yet, make sure you subscribe. And you guys let me know if you're looking forward to Brand New Day. I'm very much looking forward to it. Like I said, the Spider-Man suit that we got, it looks pretty dang solid. So I can't wait to see it in action. And I'm sure Hulk and the Punisher are going to be cool as well. And we finally got Scorpion coming back, which is good. But yeah, that is going to wrap up for this video. And I will see you guys in the next one. Peace out.